Ayana, and I am back with another interview. And today we're doing something a little bit different, okay? I'm gonna give you guys some time to introduce yourself to the audience.
What's up, y'all? My name is John. I'm a U.S. Army veteran, service advisor here at Woodie's here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been doing this for a little bit, a few months, but I've been in the automotive industry for going on 17 years this year. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty stressful and non-stressful job, but it's passion, love, it's what I love to do. I want to introduce my assistant shop steward, Alex.
My name is Alex. I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey, but I've been living in North Carolina my entire life. My original passion was football. Played football I played football for 4 years. I did 3 years in high school, 1 year in college. And then after I stopped playing football, I decided to follow my other passion, which was cars. I've been in the cars for a long period of time. I've been in the automotive field for 3 years now. I've been at this location for a year and some change. I'm hitting my 2-year mark in June. It's a very stressful job, but it's a love-hate relationship.
Mm-hmm. 3 years, those are some rookie numbers. You got pumped those numbers up, bro.
I know. I know.
Yes, so we are live here at Woodie's Auto Service here, and let me tell you guys, when I came in here, they made sure that I was taken care of. But the first question I wanted to ask you was, what made you find your passion for cars?
Well, I've been around heavy machinery my entire life. I was born into it, and I was working at a summer job when I was 16 with my father, and it was raining one day. And being around somewhere you've been there born, you kind of can't get away with murder like all the other ones. And I got thrown into the mechanic shop, and threw a wrench in my hand, started teaching me. And since I've been 16 years old, I fell in love with the automotive industry, whether it was cars, trucks, heavy equipment, light equipment. It was my passion. I fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm. So for beginners that's like starting to work on cars, what is the first 3 things that they should start looking into?
I would have to say the first 3 things is most definitely look into a automotive program that will provide not only the knowledge, but definitely good recommendations of what to do. Because working on cars can be dangerous, and
Absolutely.
And it requires safety measures to make sure that not only you make sure the customer's car is safe, but you're safe as well.
Yeah, no. When you're wanting to get into it, you have some shops that'll hire you, just doing oil changes just to get your hands wet. I myself, I went to NASCAR Technical Institute here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Myself, I have a degree in basic automotive, NASCAR automotive, fabrication, engine building, and it's very expensive to go to automotive school. It does pay in the end, but being a technician is a big money maker, and it's one of the most expensive jobs because toolboxes, tools, they don't provide them no more.
Yes.
You have to provide that yourself, and it can get very expensive at the end of it. And
I feel like anything that like comes naturally from a human, physical, that can't be like replaced by a robot is worth more than anything else in this world because it's natural. You can't find that.
Yeah. For me, I went to trade school. I worked for the government at the time, and I was working on government facility cars 24/7. Mm-hmm. As soon as I graduated, I got degrees in every part of the car. I know how to work on every part of the car. I got certifications in it. All of that. They provided me with my first toolbox was a handheld, this big toolbox.
Wow. So speaking of toolboxes and things like that, I love the number 3, and I also love the number 6 and 9. Those are my favorite numbers. But I want to do 2 things people should keep in their car for safety.
Flares and roadside.
Flares.
Roadside flares. So what you do is I tell everybody try keeping 3. What you do is take 3 roadside flares. You put one about 5 feet from the car the first time, 10 feet, 15 feet. So you have over 20 feet that people know, hey, there's someone on the side of the road. And then you take those triangles and you put them on the side of the car, giving you protection.
Okay, so like the flares are just when you pull it over.
Emergencies.
Okay.
There actually is kits that they do have that provide stuff like that. I know some provide safety blankets in them. For cold weather areas. Pumps in them just in case you don't blow a tire up, but it goes flat. You have a pump in it. They have so many different automotive safety kits. It's since I've been doing this, the automotive industry and community has evolved. We're both from New Jersey. So, being up there, New Jersey's a big import state.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I've been noticing, though, so many Northerners coming to the South.
Yes, because it's expensive to live up there.
It's really expensive.
I remember, what was my first car was actually a 98 Blazer that, I got bored with it and I dropped an LT1 in it. And you know what an LT1 is.
Yeah.
Well, I had a Dodge Stratus and I wrote it down to the bumper.
There you go. That's the only way to go. Driving into the wheels fall off. That's how it should be. But nowadays, that's a huge safety problem.
But also keep a gallon of water in your
Absolutely.
Because people don't know your car does overheat after a good period of time and you're driving. Those fans, they're going to work, but they're going to want to turn themselves off. So keep a gallon of water in your trunk.
Okay.
And put it inside that secondary reservoir so that way it can cool that cooling system.
Absolutely. Because you overheat that car, there was a chance you could lock up that motor and
lock it up very quickly.
Yes, motors are very expensive. That's really one of the two most expensive parts on a vehicle other than the transmission. Most motors you're looking at a shop, we just did one. You're looking about $10,000 just on a motor.
$10,000 to $15,000.
Waiver.
I'm not driving $10,000. I'm gonna get a new car. I'm getting a new car.
Oh, absolutely. But some people love their cars and they're willing to spend the money.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just love my car in general.
And how important is it to keep a clean car?
100%.
It make like a clean car it's just like having a clean house.
Yeah.
When you walk to your house, you want to feel good. Like, okay, everything's clean. Even with your car, you want to have a clean car.
You got to think about it. You're bringing your car to a shop when we're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
You bring a car that's disgustingly dirty inside. That's how we start thinking you are. Like, wow, this customer is quite dirty and disgusting, and honestly,
because I know my car's a mess right now.
oh no, we've seen
my car's a
nothing
mess.
worse. We've seen a lot worse. I've seen where you can't even see out the windows at all. They got junk piled high, and I've turned vehicles down like safety and
the fact that people don't care. The worst part.
If you're not willing to put your family in it, I'm not putting my technicians in your car. That's how I see it.
The worst car I got into was this older. She was a bigger, older, plus size white woman, and
Oh boy.
I got into the car. I had to roll down all the windows.
Wow.
I had to roll down the windows. I kept the door open, my foot out the door.
That must have been really bad.
It was bad.
Oh,
I
got some disgusting cars.
Like it's important to keep your car clean. Like even if you just go to a car wash, just vacuum out your car.
Yeah.
Take the trash out, or just put some air freshener in there. Make it smell like your house, or make it smell like how you want it to smell.
Yeah. Your car represents you.
Mm-hmm.
So having a dirty car represents that, hey, I'm dirty. And you don't want that to represent you.
I definitely, y'all forgive me. My car's a mess. I just drove to Jersey literally last week and came back and was working, so I didn't get to my car just
That
yet.
happens.
So the first question I wanted to ask was, if you can give the audience any advice, what would you give them?
Do what you love to do.
Mm.
Don't do something you don't love to do. You got to wake up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and go to a job you don't enjoy doing. I did it for a little while, and life sucks. You go into a job you don't enjoy doing. Why keep yourself miserable? Go to a job you love going to. I've always loved wrenching on cars, and physically can't do it due to injuries in the military. I got the opportunity to become a service advisor. I've been with the company for a little over 3 months, and I've already gotten a promotion to where I'm the head advisor, and after my 6 months here, I'll actually officially be the assistant store manager. But right now, the new store manager and myself, he actually gave me full control of the shop. You know, that's always been a big goal in my life, is I want to be able to run a shop. And opportunities,
That's good.
and take it day by day. You know, you're not going to be given something right away. You know, I came into the automotive industry thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to run a shop in a year or two. That's not going to happen. You got to start at the bottom and work your way up to the top, and it's going to take a lot of stress, blood, tears, aggravation, heartbreak from you, but you know what? There's always an end goal. Set a goal for yourself. That's what I did, and being in the industry for 11 years, I finally reached where I'm happy where I'm at. I'm now running given the opportunity to run a shop, so I've completed my goal. I thought about it. I want to own a shop, but I'm fine running a shop and not owning a shop. Then I don't have to worry about everything else.
I feel like team is something.
Yes,
that's super
you can ask Alex. There was a few things going wrong here, and they begged and begged to get me over here with the new store manager, and the team I built here. We don't consist as a team. We are more of a family. You know, teams, you might not get on. Family, we bust each other's chops all day long. We'll call each other names, but you know what? I know my guys are happy. They can come to me like, John, I need this. Hey, I need that. I got you. Give me some time. I'll get you what you need. If your family is not happy, you're not going to have, it's not going to work right. You have to have a
strong family. Family is
strong family bond back here, and just like an engine, it's got to be a well-oiled engine to keep running. You have one bad piston, that engine's not going to run right. So you got one bad family member, bad team member, your team's not going to be solid. That's how I see it.
Facts. Home to family. Completely agree with that. And I have the same question for you as well. What's your advice?
My advice is the same thing. Do what you love. Don't let nobody criticize it. Don't let nobody judge you on what you love to do. Because at the end of the day, follow your heart.